All right, let's watch some cruise related YouTube videos. Let's see what we got today on YouTube. What's up, Blue Water Club? Let's talk about something important. More and more cruisers are choosing to ditch Carnival Cruise Lines. And honestly, I can't blame them. It's not just one thing that happened specifically, but it's been a lot of things that's stacking up over time. And time, well, that's not Carnival's friend because a lot of their ships are just old and outdated at this point. Cruise lines are evolving. They're bringing out brand new ships, mega ships, new wow experiences, things you could have never imagined you would experience on a cruise 5 years ago. Carnival's been leaning into an older fleet of ships that's really in need of desperate upgrades. And I'm not just talking about the carpet and a fresh coat of paint, although they desperately need that as well. I'm talking about just modernizing the ships in general, bringing out new experiences, giving people something to look forward to. The people that have been cruising Carnival for years and have had the same experience over and over again. Now, here's where the problem really gets exposed. Carnival's prices have basically caught up with the competitors. And unfortunately, Carnival cannot deliver the same experience as their competitors for the same price. It's a problem that Carnival needs to address and address quickly, in my opinion. So we're not even in the Carnival is the value option era anymore. When the price is the same, the only thing that's left is the comparison, and the comparison is not going Carnival's way. Because if you're going to charge a premium price, you expect a premium experience. And for Carnival, the experience is quite shaky at times. Honestly, for Carnival, it's been death by a thousand cuts. Raising prices on the drink package to where it's almost unaffordable. And then small things like increasing the drink wait time from 5 to 10 minutes. And then other small things, no tablecloths at dinner, a 2 entree limit at the main dining room, room service once a day, bacon every other day, cutbacks on cutbacks. Well, prices, they just keep climbing. Climbing enough to where Royal Caribbean and Carnival are at a dead heat in terms of some prices. And in some cases, Carnival can be more expensive. The whole shift is really accelerated after the shutdown. When cruising came back, demand exploded. The other cruise lines didn't take their foot off the gas. They doubled down. New ships, bigger attractions, more entertainment, and bigger ideas. They brought all those out after the shutdown. Carnival, well, they didn't move like that. Carnival's approach felt more like survival mode. Fill the ships and cut the cost and the experience as much as possible. And that's also when brand image got wrecked. Carnival lowered prices early, ships filled up, and then the internet flooded with viral drunk chaos clips and fight videos. And whether it's true or fair or not, and that's where the term Walmart of the Seas, well, the label stuck, and the internet is undefeated once again. So, Carnival is basically between a rock and a hard place. Now, Carnival is trying to fix their reputation, and the strategy seems to be, well, raise the prices. But raising the prices doesn't fix the product. It just makes people compare you differently to the cruise lines you're trying to price match. And that's where the older ships, the cutbacks, the stale entertainment is almost impossible to ignore. Now, to Carnival's credit, they do have 3 ships that are really worth sailing, and that's the Mardi Gras, Celebration, and Jubilee. Those are the only ships where you can say, okay, this feels a bit modern. But even those ships have issues. The overall design make them feel a little smaller than they should. The Lido deck feels much smaller than some of the older ships. The main promenade is barely wide enough to walk side by side. And the main promenade only features like one bar in Emerald's Bistro. When you compare that to the Royal Promenade on any Royal Caribbean ship, it's night and day. Entertainment is where the gap gets even wider between Carnival and other cruise lines. Major cruise lines are out here stacking real recognizable productions like Back to the Future, Wizard of Oz, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Rocket Man, shows people actually get excited about and talk about after the cruise. Stuff that makes people book a cruise specifically just to see a show. Carnival, on the other hand, they don't have a must-see or flagship show. And what makes it even worse, Carnival doesn't even market entertainment with confidence. It's generic categories, not specific name productions, and shows that they have been running for years. They're fine, but they're just nothing memorable. Especially when you've been on multiple cruises with Carnival and you've seen the same show 2 or 3 times. A entertainment refresh is highly welcome, in my opinion. You add all these things up, and it makes sense why people are looking for other options and other cruise experiences, especially because of this one thing that was probably the straw that broke the camel's back. Carnival ditched their loyalty program. Now they call it a rewards program. Call it whatever you want. There's no loyalty in it at all. And loyalty for cruisers is the backbone of cruise lines. When you mess with the relationship that people have with the brand, you are making a big mistake. Meanwhile, Royal Caribbean knows to not stop your enemy when they're making a mistake, so they doubled down on their loyalty program, making it even better. Now, it's not all doom and gloom. In my opinion, Carnival is still the best cruise line for a lot of things. They have the best assortment of complimentary food options. They have a really good staff, and they have the fun vibe that other cruise lines have not been able to match just yet. The smartest thing Carnival has ever done was license brands and building their food identity through Guy's Burgers, Shaq's Big Chicken, Guy's Pig and Anchor, Emerald's Bistro, and more. You can get food on any other ship, but Carnival's included food is still the best part of the experience. And yeah, you can get burgers on the Royal Caribbean's buffet, but it's not Guy's Burger. It's just not the same. But food can't carry the whole cruise. Right now, Carnival is stuck in the worst possible middle ground. Their prices are leveled out with their competitors, but they're delivering a lower tiered experience across the board. But I believe Carnival will turn around. They have the brand, they have the audience, and they have fun in their DNA. And 2027 is looking brighter as they are coming out with a new XL class ship, the Carnival Festival. Although the design is safe, it is amplified a bit with music as a theme and a much bigger water park than anything we've ever seen with Carnival. This ship may be received well, and it may be the turning point in Carnival Cruise Lines. But Carnival really needs to modernize more ships, bring new headline entertainment, and also stop nickel and diming everyone when you're charging just as much as any other cruise line. And I want to hear from you all. Are you done with Carnival Cruise Lines, or are you loyal to Carnival Cruise Lines? Do you think Carnival is still the best cruising experience in the industry? I still have fun on Carnival, and by the way, I think anyone will still have fun on Carnival. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Welcome to the Blue Water Club, and if you enjoyed this video, please remember to hit that subscribe button on your way out. We're so close to 1,000 subscribers. It's not a lot, but it's a lot to us. And be sure to hit that thumbs up on the video. And until next time, let's get waist deep here at the Blue Water Club.